Are you thinking of selling your home in the next 6 weeks, 6 months, or even 6 years? Today I'm sharing the 5 absolute must-dos that you need to know before putting your home on the market. These are the insider secrets that hundreds of sellers wish they knew before selling, and they could make the difference between your home sitting on the market and getting top dollar, so stay tuned. The very first thing you need to understand is this: a home is only worth what a buyer is willing to pay at a certain point in time. You might have heard, my neighbor sold their house for 1.2 million, or this home down the street went for 900,000 last year. But here's the deal: real estate is just like stocks or commodities. The prices fluctuate based on the market, and what someone was willing to pay a month ago doesn't dictate what it's worth today. We are currently in a shifting market, and less demand means fewer buyers, which affects, of course, pricing. So think about this. Can you buy Nvidia stock at the price it traded for 4 months ago? Of course, the answer is no. Then if you answered that, the principle applies the same to your home. The open market controls what a home is worth at a given time. So just keep this in mind when you decide to put your home on the market, that this principle remains the same, whether it's in real estate, of course, or stocks or bonds. So next, let's talk about comparable homes or comps. So just like shopping for cars, buying starts with a specific price range and location. Your home will be competing with others in the same area, so it's crucial to understand your competition. But what does this mean, and what do I mean by it? Make sure you're going deep, just not on the surface of the comps of Zillow. Look for homes that are within your neighborhood, similar in age, style, size, lot size, and location. Review these homes and take a close look at the pictures. Look at the condition, the location appeal, and what makes this home better or worse than yours. But don't be the homeowner that says, my home's the best. Give yourself some freedom to critique. Now, there are 3 types of homes that you should be comparing to when you do this analysis. The first are the active homes. This is what's considered your competition, of course. The next segment would be the under contract homes. This is what the current market is currently paying for a house. The reason why these are so important is because it's the most recent activity where a buyer put pen to paper and put a home under contract. And of course, the last segment would be closed homes. Now, when you look at these closed homes, you need to remember this. We're in a shifting market, so homes that closed 6 months ago, even though an appraiser may consider those and look at those in a normal market, typically, they're only going back 30 to 90 days now because of the price fluctuations. So remember, when you're looking at closed homes, you want to start with the latest ones that closed first. So with all this information, here's a quick tip. When you go on Zillow and you're looking at homes, filter on first the date. So if I'm looking at closed homes or active or under contract homes, I'm going to look for the last 6 months and see what's available within my certain radius. This is going to give you a big leg up to understanding the market and your comps. So when you hire a real estate agent that comes forward, when they present the comps, you're already going to be prepared. My name is Mitch and welcome to the channel. I'm a real estate broker here helping you with all things real estate. Now, if you're considering making a move, whether it's across the country or even locally, I would love to be a resource for you. All you need to do is click the link below, fill out that simple form, and I'll be in touch. Now, number 4 would be deferred maintenance. Every buyer will likely order a home inspection, so it's better to deal with any maintenance issues now before the home is active, because they'll become a deal breaker later. So start by checking major systems like your HVAC, your roof, the crawl space. Believe me, you don't want surprises when you're already emotionally invested in a sale. Get your system serviced, check for leaks, make sure your home is in good tip-top shape before listing it. Also, if you have a septic tank, I would highly suggest you get that pumped prior to listing it. That will come up in the inspection. Other items that I've seen in my experience, if you live on a body of water, such as Lake Norman in Charlotte, make sure you have your paper permits and all your dock permits in hand. A buyer, of course, will be asking for that. And then there's other small things in the house. Make sure you have all the light bulbs that are working, nothing is out. Also ensure that if there's anything regards to cleanup that needs to be done, whether you need to give something a good power wash, do so before you list the house, because you got to remember, you've got one first impression with these buyers. So once you list that house, you want it to show the best, and of course, you want to have all the paperwork and things in line to be able to turn over to that buyer to get him comfortable or them comfortable with the deal. Now, once you decide to sell, you need to understand and shift your mindset from being a homeowner to being a business owner. Think of your home as a product, and your goal is to get the highest return on that product. So there's two simple steps you can do to get the highest ROI that I've seen in my experience. The first is declutter. And decluttering immediately opens up the space and helps buyers visualize themselves living in your home. And then, of course, the second highest ROI I see is paint. Now, there's a lot of spaces that may need some freshening up. Maybe there's marks on the walls, or maybe you just have a paint color that's just like, ugh, and buyers are like, I don't like that bright orange or bright red. Remember, the neutral paint colors do best. And as a home is decluttered and you have a nice fresh coat of paint on the inside, it makes a big difference in the buyer's eyes. Because you have to remember, real estate is no different than selling any other product. You want to have the customer or the buyer envision themselves in your home. So if you have a lot of personal stuff like personal pictures and other things that, I get it, are very important to you, just make sure you put all those things away before you decide to actively market and list your property. This will make a tremendous difference. Now, number 5, one of the most important things you can do is hire a competent, experienced agent. Now, this part is crucial. Nearly half of the real estate agents didn't sell a single home in 2023. You need someone who knows the market, has a proven track record, and is fully committed to selling your home. Here's how you can tell if hiring the right agent in person. The first thing you want to do is Google them. Check their website, check their reviews, check their social media, and if they don't have anything established online as of 2025, believe me, that's a red flag. The agent that sells and does a lot of business is putting themselves out there, promoting themselves like any other business or service. So that is a major red flag. Also, make sure that they're competent and aggressive. They want to get the deal done. They're doing this full time. They respond quickly. These are all character traits that are going to set you up for your sale successfully. I get it. I've heard a lot of horror stories about agents and bad deals, etc. Unfortunately, they're out there, okay? 1 out of 2 agents you meet with, unfortunately, probably aren't going to be selling much business. So that's why it's really important to vet the agent, make sure they're doing this full time. Because let's be honest, whether it's your house or mine, if I were to hire somebody, I want them doing it full time in the game, 7 days a week, to represent me as best as possible, just like if I were to hire an attorney, a CPA, or a doctor if I was really sick. You're going to want a competent professional. Now, if you need help identifying a competent professional, whether it be in your area, across the United States, I'm connected and I can certainly help you. You can click the link below this video, fill out the form, and I'll certainly be in touch. And of course, if you're in Charlotte or the surrounding areas, Lake Norman, my team and I will take really good care of you. So there you have it, the 5 things you must absolutely do before selling your home, from understanding the buyer's role, to you setting the price, to decluttering, to hiring the right agent. These steps will make the difference in a smooth transaction for you. If you found this helpful, hit that like and subscribe button for more tips on getting the most for your real estate. But until next time, thank you for watching.